Donald Trump has threatened to sue the BBC for $1 billion over a Panorama documentary episode. He claims the programme defamed him by selectively editing his January 6, 2021 speech. In an exclusive interview with The Independent, media lawyer Rupert Cowper-Coles explains why the corporation needs to take the lawsuit seriously.
Damages in England are now limited to £300,000 for general reputational damage. Damages in the US can be much higher, but $1 billion is an exorbitant sum. The First Amendment, the US Constitution, affords extra protection. It's generally harder to sue in the US. There's also a landmark rule called Sullivan in New York Times, which means for a public figure to succeed in a libel claim in the US, they need to show actual malice by the publisher, so they need to show that the BBC knew what it was publishing was false or was reckless in publishing it. UK, the English courts would be very unlikely to consider President Trump's motives in bringing a libel claim. It may be political theatre, but I think the BBC are right to be taking it seriously. I think it would be very concerning if British media organisations were ever subjected to a damages award of anything close to the figures that President Trump is demanding. Since the 1990s, the cap on damages in defamation in England has been only a few £100,000, and the reason that cap has been imposed is to stop the chilling effect of enormous damages awards that can effectively bankrupt a media organisation here, and to stop the chilling effect that has on investigative reporting. So if a Florida claim was to proceed and an award of that was made, I think it's something that has much wider implications for British media and free speech.
So far, 35,000 people have backed a petition calling for the BBC to rule out compensating Trump as his legal threat looms. The petition states that any financial payment to Trump would be inappropriate and against the ethos of public service broadcasting, and demands that any compensation paid should be refunded to TV licence payers. This comes after outgoing Director General Tim Davie urged BBC staff to fight for its journalism.